Good morning, group. This is Tiffany McClellan again, and today I'll be discussing our debate topic number 2, which is the international language of business. Should it continue to be English, and what are the pros and cons? I'm going to start off with the pros in why it should be English and that it's the pros and actually have one universal language versus many different ones in the business world. Okay. In today's world, there's a lot of business being done internationally. The international companies and international commerce have implied that it is necessary to ease the communication through having a common written and speaking language. They feel that it's actually imperative in order to do business transactions efficiently. There are many pros and cons to one language in the business world. Now I'm going to start talking about the advantages of there being just one language in the business world by itself. Some of the advantages of everyone speaking a common language would increase the ability to do business internationally. It would just obviously allow them to complete transactions between businesses of different countries faster at a lower cost because there would be no need for translations or a translator to be present. It would cut down on the time because it could faster execute the business transaction due to the fact that they wouldn't have to be translating back and forth what their desires were. It could also decrease the misunderstandings due to translation errors or sometimes just different cultures. Different words and different pronunciations mean different things. However, the big question is should the universal language remain English? A lot of people do feel that it should remain English because English is already well known. English is actually known as the language of international contact. The English language is the economy's dominant. The reason that people do feel that it should remain the international language of business is because English is relatively simple. English does have limited pronunciations. And English also does not show gender differences like Spanish. And another reason is that people feel it's simple is because it only has 26 letters and only has 5 vowels. And according to Eugene Garfield, the writer of The Language of Science Revisited, English Only Spoken Here, states that over 85% of scientific and technological and academic productions in this world today are done in English. This just goes to show how widespread the English language already is. Many countries, in fact, promote the business people to learn or to make English their second language. One language can also increase the social processes, communication, and team buildings. So there are a lot of pros to one universal language, and because English already is so widespread and already is known as the international language, I do feel that it is a benefit to the business world to continue it, English being the primary language.